After the long July 4th holiday. If you had a chance to get on the water today, you probably would have enjoyed that, but some of the rest of us prefer the AC if it's available, right?
On the water, in the water,
Yeah.
whatever it took to stay cool. But you're right, if we don't have that advantage, just try to do what you can, because it's a tough night too. We're still looking at high humidity, high dew points, even carrying us through the overnight hours. Pretty active weather pattern in the sense that we're going to be on guard for scattered showers and storms over the next couple of days, but then temperatures cooling off. I wish I could say a big drop in the humidity tomorrow, but it looks like it stays up just a bit. 88 degrees, so still very hot even at this hour in Detroit. 87, so right behind in Ann Arbor, Adrian. 88 Monroe, 86 degrees in Pontiac. So everyone's seeing temperatures well above average. We look at our heat index and how it feels when you're outdoors, and our heat index has been well into the 90s. And look at that, even when we get to midnight, we're still looking at a heat index above 80 degrees. So really not a whole lot of relief overnight is what I'm stressing. Looking at our satellite and radar composite now showing up just north of Coldwater. You can see that single lightning strike. This is the pattern for the rest of the evening into tonight, that we may not be long tracking these storms. They're just popping up overhead along the boundary, the cold front, and that'll be the trend. So we're going to have to watch it. As far as tracking storms coming out of Minnesota, Iowa, but also that line developing through southern Wisconsin, we can track those, but anything popping up out ahead of it is something that we'll be watching though here at home, especially south of I-94 through the evening and overnight. 87 in Chicago, 100 degrees still in St. Louis, and you can almost follow that boundary where the temperatures are a little bit cooler north of the front, and then to the south, the big heat and humidity, and we're just along that boundary. Temperatures down in your 70 tonight and then low 80s tomorrow. So while our temperatures are down, our humidity down just a bit, but still in the mid 60s tomorrow. So you're going to feel it, just not quite as heavy and thick as the air going to feel. Looking at our hour by hour forecast, and I showed you kind of breaking apart out ahead of the main batch of storms, a few developing. So this is what we'll watch. We've been removed from the risk for any severe weather, but still heavy downpours, maybe a gusty wind with any storms that do develop, and we'll continue to watch us overnight. And then tomorrow morning, so we get to 2-3 o'clock in the morning, a lot of this action will be south and west of us. We get into the morning, say 10-11 o'clock, a few popping up overhead. And really tomorrow is just sort of one of those days where it's a bit unsettled. So scattered showers and occasional thunderstorm as we go through the morning into the afternoon is just something we're going to have to face. Temperatures to the north of the city in the 70s, from Mount Clemens southward 80 or above. And we'll hover near 80, if not low 80s. Look at that. The cooler temperature stretches through the weekend. The warm up next week, Tuesday, back into the upper 80s. Stay with us. Sports is coming.